Good morning, Mike. It's Jack Scott here. It's July the 2nd, and I got my movie camera back yesterday. So this is the video I've been promising you for several months. The clock says it's about 11:15. That's Tennessee time, so I suppose that's about an hour later than your time. We've not been doing too much here. Been doing a lot of planning for the tournament. And by the way, I need to know if you got a flyer on the tournament or anything. As you recall, it's on the August 10th. We're having some preliminary stuff Friday night, the 9th at Holiday Inn. And so I want to get you set up down here, so confirm to me that you still can come. And I'd like for you to visit with me at my home if you want. I live in an apartment. I got an extra bedroom. Got plenty of room there. If you're not comfortable with that, I'll get you a room at Holiday Inn. But let me know, okay? And I'm going to enjoy your visit, and if you can help me, I sure appreciate that too. We need all the help we can get. This is an NBL tournament, National Blackbelt League. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but anyway, it's a little bit different from what we normally have. This is a copy of the flyer. It's 8 pages, and there's a total of like 56 black belt divisions and about 167 divisions overall. So, and the big thing about the NBL is, Mike, unlike the tournaments down here in Tennessee in the southeastern region, where in the southeastern region we enter forms, fighting, and a weapons division. So it's only actually 3 divisions that you can enter, even though there is a 280 forms division and so forth. We're still in 3 divisions. Now, NBL rules are you can enter as many divisions as you qualify for. And so some of these black belts, there's 7 divisions for them. And so that creates a little bit of a problem with the tournament running smoothly and getting through early in the afternoon. So, and the reason for that is maybe there's a fellow competing here and that we're having to hold the ring across the room for him, waiting for him to come over to his other division. And so that really stops, slows things down a little bit. But we're going to try to get through it. I've been to 2 or 3 of these things already. And, seems to be the black belts seem to like it because they can do a lot of stuff. Hope everything's going good with you. And what I would like to do, of course, you'll get to see what's going on here when you come in August, but I'd like to do a little video, if I could, just maybe show you the front of the building, the outside of the building, and maybe walk through the building and kind of show you how our setup is. There's nobody here right now. We don't really open until about 1 p.m. We stay open about 8:30 to 9, depending on if anybody's staying over working out. Our class is at 8. Your son James came by. It was James, I think it is. He came by last week, left me a t-shirt, wore it yesterday to work out in. And he was with his mom. And, he went through the place with me, and I gave him a little suit. You may have seen it already. I believe it's short, a little pair of shorts and a t-shirt, Friday t-shirt. Okay, so I'm going to take you through right now, and I'll talk a little bit while I'm doing that. But once again, I hope everything's going good with you up there. And sorry the video has been this long, but like I said, I just got the camera out. And okay, here we go. This is a shot of the front and side of our building with our sign. This is 10th Street. This is probably about the 3rd largest artery in Cookeville. And there's plans right now to widen this road to 5 lanes, so that's going to get some of my parking space. Okay, I'm going to move to the front of the building. My wide-angle lens on here, so that's my neighbor, State Farm. This wide-angle lens, things look a little bit distorted. My other neighbor's a car wash. The side of our building. We're going back to the back to the parking lot now. The building's 8,400 square feet, 20 feet long and 70 feet wide. And I built this building back in 1986. I've been in the other location that you recall since 1972. Here's our back parking lot. There's my junk truck. And I'll show you something right here. Got a little karate bug down here. It's my mascot. We run errands and things in it. It's actually a tax deduction.
It's yellow, and it's got a little bug on it, and it says, "I'm a Jack Scott karate bug," and that's supposed to be a beetle. Some people confuse that as a rabbit. Other end of the parking lot. Got a couple of buildings back here. That's my little workshop there that I build cars in. My hobby is building old cars. I built the little karate bug there, and I've got a 77 MG in there that I built. And I also built a Mazda Miata that my girlfriend drives. And since the divorce about 4 years ago, this is mostly home since I live in an apartment. Get up and see the MG. 1977 Roadster. They got it out of the junkyard and restored it. It used to be yellow, now it's red, and stock bumpers, the rubber bumpers on this model is black, but I painted those red, so it's the only red rubber bumpered MG that I know of. It's a little bit dirty because I've been working on it some, but it's been basically in storage since about 8-9 months, so it needs to be gotten out and driven. Inside new, and it's got a new top, but I did tear it right here a little bit, so it's pretty new inside and out. Well, I had a battery glitch here, and so I had to recharge my battery. Mike, I don't know if I said so or not, but this was what I call my divorce car, and the reason I call it that was because I just about absolutely lost my mind. And I got this old car out of a junkyard and restored it, and that kind of kept me busy, kept me going crazy. All right, we're going to go inside now and just walk you through the karate school. Back door. Okay. All right, so I'd indicated the building's 120 foot long, 70 foot wide. It's 184, what is that, 8,400 square feet. Let me walk up front and we'll just come back this way. We've got all of our workout rooms are to my left as we walk down this hall. There's actually 3 workout gyms on the left. And on the right, we have the wet area, student lounge, and then there's 1 workout room. So there's a total of 4 workout rooms. And I'll show you those. All right, we're going toward the front now. There's Chuck Norris. And I don't know who the famous person there with him is. And I call this my Hall of Fame. And I need a picture of you or some folks from your school or something. Because years ago it was my goal to put photos of friends all the way down through here. And of course those are some of the tournament winnings over the years and photos of people that I fought. This is our front door here. And this is kind of our walk-in area here. That's my office there behind the bulletin board, and my fish tank. And this is our reception area. Jamie Karkoff's our reception. She works in this cubicle. And then right through here is my dressing room. Out of all the room in this building, Mike, I got the smallest room. It's about 10 by 10, barely room to dress. But that's all I need. I've got a shower. There's my trout there on the wall. I got me a little bathroom and a shower. And then back out here and, whoops, bumped in the wall. Back down here and is a bathroom for customers, and of course my bookkeeper and my assistant manager there is on the left, her office. And this is Jamie's cubicle. She's got filing cabinets in behind those doors and office supplies and all that. See the monitor over here? I have cameras in the workout rooms so we can monitor those rooms and watch them. And back over here to the right of the front door as you walk in, got a pro shop. Hope I'm not making you dizzy walking. This is our pro shop here. I've got a girl that runs the pro shop. It's kind of small, but we just got all the knickknacks and we display something of everything. And then all the way back in the back, we got a storage room that we put there. And the girl that operates this, she's out right now. She's having a baby. So this is her work area here. And immediately to my left through this room is what I call Studio A. And you can actually look and see what's going on out there. Down through there. Okay, I'm going to cut right here. And then we're going to go back down the hall and pick up and go into the workout room. Now we're going back toward the rear of the building. These are a few of the trophies I've won over the years, and I've got students who have a lot more than that. Okay, to my immediate left as we go down the hall here is the dark room. I've got a photo processing room here. I'll show you. It's dark in there. But anyway, the lights are out in there. Okay. The next door on the left is the girls' dressing room. We'll walk into it. I'm going to cut right here going around the corner so I don't... Right here's the girls' dressing room. They got showers and lockers and all that stuff. And since we have no more room for trophies, I've had to stick them wherever I could get them. We love to win those trophies. We're greedy, I reckon. Going back out into the hall again. You should call this a walking tour. All right, now, the first door on the right, past the pro shop, coming down the hall, we call this Studio A. We're going to go in. There's my instructor, me. Ben Kiker, we won our divisions each that day. This is back in probably 70s, early 80s. And the trophy that I'm holding, the plaque there, that was top dojo award for most wins. Okay, going in the room. All right, this is what I call Studio A. I'll walk toward the back. We got the United symbol over there and all this. And back out through this glass is the observatory. There's bleachers. We've got a camera over in that corner watching the students where I can see them up front. And stereo over in the corner. We hear some upbeat music sometimes. Work out good. And there's bleachers, as I said, in the room behind that glass. There's another wall. Studio B is on the other side, and this is a walkthrough right there. If you go down the hall, it's the next door on the right, but if I transfer students, I go through this hallway. And we'll walk back down the hall and pick that up later. Oh, then we got mirrors there. Now, up in the ceiling, I got transmitters. See the little transmitters up there? Got another one up here. Transmitters, and out in the observatory I've got speakers so they can see and hear what's going on. Let's just walk through this hall. We'll try that. We'll go over to Studio B and then back out into the hall. And then Studio C is on down. This is kind of a narrow passage here. Bear with me. Okay, then we come into Studio B. And these are vinyl laminated floor covers on a wood subfloor sitting on rubber. Okay, so you got the mirrors over there. And on the other side of this room, we also have an observatory, and that's a one-way mirror there, so they can't see out. And the stereo's over in the corner. That's the door to the hallway. Okay, so we'll walk back out into the hallway now. And there's one other workout room down here on my right, and then one more on the left. I'm going to cut right here till we get in the hall. Look back toward the front. Did I show you? I didn't show you the student lounge. It was the next door down. The student lounge is where they come in between classes, and they eat and drink in here. And also they watch TV. Okay, I'm backing out now. So I'm back up to where we were. In fact, right here on my right, Studio A, which is the blue room that we just went through and passed over to the other one. In between the two A and B rooms, that observatory, the parents enter from right here. I'll show you that. Okay, as you enter, it's a little dark in there. On the right is Studio A Observatory. And I've got a video room back in the back over there on the end. There's their bleacher seats. Up there's their speakers in the ceiling. Okay, and now looking down Studio C Observatory. Down through there. It's a little bit smaller because the room's proportionally smaller. Backing out, continuing on down the hall, and here's the door on the right, Studio B that we just came out of. Okay? Studio B that we just came out of. There's our certified instructor certifications. These are some of our black belt photos on the wall. Going on down, the next door here will be on the left. That's the men's dressing room, locker room. Okay. Walking in, turning the corner, coming around. Okay, and you come into the men's locker room. There's their showers. They got 3 showers over here. and their vanity and sink. They got their bathrooms and their urinal over there. Then they got their lockers. And the lockers. As I said, Mike, this building's 10 years old now. We built it in '86 in August. It'll be 10 years old August. We moved in officially on August, had the grand opening. And that was after being in an old building from 1972 to 1986, and there was not really a full bathroom, just a commode and a sink. And so I would come in off the road at my other job, and in the evening I couldn't even go pee because there was like 15 kids lined up. And so we built this building for students. This is a karate school, was designed based on our travels through the country. Got a lot of influence out of the Chuck Norris schools over in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Okay, this door on the left, this room was later, used to be a weight room, but it was converted to a third or a fourth studio. That's the glass there, and the lights are out, but we'll walk in. This is where I'm going to turn the light on. All right, this is where we do our trial courses, rank examinations, and smaller kids come back here. And I'm remodeling right now. It looks like a wainscot there, but basically what I'm doing up overhead there, I'm putting the Luan paneling, coming back and sealing and painting that, and we'll put murals on it, kid stuff, because I've just started a class called the Tiny Tigers. They're 3, 4, and 5-year-olds. This is where they work out, and they got their mirrors there. There's going to be another mirror on the end, and their stereo over there. They listen to Mortal Kombat, and they get excited, and that's where the parents sit. Also, our trial courses, they're present during that time. Okay, we're walking back out now to the hallway. And that's the rear door that we first came in through there a while ago from the back. You know, we were looking at the MG and then came in the back door. And our fourth workout room, Mike, I used to be a boxer back before I ever got in karate 26 years ago. And so I got into karate because my boxing coach quit. And so I always wanted a ring and a place to work out. So technically, I built this room for myself. And there was no weights in here because the weights were over in the other room, and I discarded half of the weights and moved the other half, what I could cram in here, back here in the 2 heavy bags. And this was my room. But as the years have gone by, I've let others use it. So we'll have some fighters come and go. If they get too rough in point fighting, I put the heavy gloves on. We got 16-ounce gloves and headgears and all that. And so they crawl into the ring. I got some junk over in the ring right now. But I'll work out back in here 2 or 3 times a week. I like it back here. And this is my little box where I keep my equipment there. I got some real expensive boxing equipment in there. Okay, Mike, that's a walking tour of our karate school. And you may or may not be interested in this, but, you know, this is where I've sunk a big part of my life, and you being in the martial arts and being my friend and everything. I wanted to share that with you. And once again, I'm looking forward to seeing you soon. And have a good rest of the month. And I'll talk to you soon. I'm signing off now. Bye-bye.